I'm film critic Tom Santilli, and I'm happy to announce that I'll be co-hosting this year's annual Oscar Gala at the Maple Theater Sunday, March 12th, along with Greg Russell. We are so excited to be back hosting. It's one of the funnest events of the year. Tickets are now on sale at themapletheater.com. We hope to see you at the Oscar Gala Sunday, March 12th. Hello, I'm film critic Tom Santilli, and I want to invite you to a very special Oscar event that's taking place on Sunday, February 19th, right here at the Maple Theater. We did it last year, we're doing it again this year. It's the Academy Award Preview Discussion. We'll go through all the nominations, we'll talk about a bunch of Oscar trivia and tidbits and cool facts, and it's hosted by myself and Greg Russell. Tickets are on sale now at themapletheater.com. Me and Greg hope to see you there.
The most memorable Oscars moment, hands down, is one that I was a part of.
Unforgettable Oscar moments.
Barbra Streisand winning for Funny Girl. My family stood up, cheered. Then we listened to a lot of Barbra Streisand records.
Olivia Colman winning for The Favourite. I remember watching it and crying along with her.
It's genuinely quite stressful.
When Little Miss Sunshine got to go to the Oscars, and I remember going for the first time. Couldn't believe I was sitting in that theater. I think I probably didn't say a word to anyone the whole night.
Joaquin Phoenix's speech mentioning about his borough River Phoenix. I got tears, actually.
It was when I was not named the winner of an Academy Award, but my son Chester, who was young, came to with us that night. He came over and gave me a big hug, and he said, "I'm sorry you lost the Oscar, Dad." It was a wonderful, heartfelt moment.
I'm originally Iranian. The first Oscar went for us to Iran, went to Asghar Farhadi for Separation. And I never forget that night.
The first year, the Oscars had the animated film category, and as we work in animation, we were super proud about that.
When Beauty and Beast got nominated for Best Picture, it was really cool to see an animated movie up there being represented.
Would be when Louise Fletcher won the Academy Award and signed her acceptance speech.
I want to say thank you for teaching me to have a dream.
I'll never forget that moment. I remember seeing it, and she spoke my language. That was truly special.
It seems an obvious choice, but was the Moonlight win?
I was a part of Moonlight. That was my first film that I was a part of. We had to come up on stage and take an award from La La Land. It was like the Twilight Zone.
Moonlight, Best Picture.
I was just so happy, though, that was a mistake, because Moonlight is a film that has touched so many people's hearts.
There's nothing more extraordinarily exciting than hearing your husband's name called as a winner of the Academy Award. That's pretty incredible. Or I could say the streaker, because, you know, that was pretty fun, too.
This bear is gonna f some people up.
When I first heard about Cocaine Bear, I just remember thinking, it's a hell of a title.
A bear?
Cocaine?
It's a cocaine bear.
It's a comedy, but scary.
We have such good luck in nature.
It's so out there and bizarre, and the real story is out of control.
Millions of dollars worth of cocaine fell from the sky.
Andrew Thornton II, this notorious drug runner.
He threw bags of cocaine into the Appalachian Mountains.
The drug dealer went to go find the duffel bags, but what found it first was a black bear.
And the bear had consumed 70 pounds of cocaine. And what happens when all these characters come together in the Chattahoochee Forest?
That bear's worth $14 million.
I'm looking for my daughter.
Bears are very peaceful creatures.
You're safe. Bears can't climb trees.
Of course I can.
Horror and comedy are like two sides of the same coin.
I'd love to not remember that. But it kind of seems like the thing that stays with a man forever.
I essentially make comedies, and I put them inside of other movies. And this is a comedy inside of a horror movie.
I don't like this. Please stop.
I've gotten the opportunity a few times to work for actors turned directors, and EB is just wonderful.
She loves improvisation, and she has this unique feel of what is funny and what is true.
The bear did cocaine. A bear did cocaine.
This is exactly what I think would happen if a bear was on cocaine.
There you go, girl. Yeah.
The bear. It loves cocaine.
Why are you shooting at me?
Are we gonna sing along?
Yes, of course!
I wanna put on my boogie shoes. Yeah. I wanna put on my boogie shoes.
Hey, how are you?
I'm
good.
good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you
And
too.
got to tell you, I was all set to take my grandkids up to our cabin this weekend. Staying in town, buddy. Staying in town.
Hilarious.
Got to tell you, obviously an interesting story, and I'd be willing to say, especially with things we as people have gone through over the past 3 years, just watching this really just kind of makes you think about a lot of things. Talk a little bit about how the whole concept of this story came about.
The concept came from a book that was brought to me, and I did feel it was just one of those giant ideas that had, you know, unending emotion and was absolutely thrilling. Like you could see as I read it, oh, I can see the ticking clock. I can see the heart-pounding sequences in my head of what this is going to be. I can keep them on the edge of their seat. And I read the premise, I was like, you know, I'm going to do a 100-minute movie. That was like my goal. I was like, 100 pages, 100 minutes. It turned out to be 100 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just wanted to be this like punch from beginning to the end. So even that as a concept from reading the book was exciting for me.
All right. And I dare say, you know, if I'm any place and David Bautista comes to my front door and knocks, I'm letting him in. Because I already know he can tear through the wall.
We had a door at the premiere, and he was pounding on the door, and I thought the whole thing was gonna fall. I thought the whole thing. I was like, Dave, just you know, don't hit so hard.
It does. It makes you think about what would I do? I mean, you know how you feel, but you know, sometimes you're just put into those type of pressure situations where this could help, or maybe it can't. But we'd have to find out by watching.
I mean, that's what drew me, and I guess my dream is for the audience that they're after the movie finishes, that they're thinking these thoughts and wondering what they would have done and talking with each other about what they would have done as a group.
No, that is for sure, because we did, you know, bring it up because, like I said, just with things that we've all been going through, we just talked about. It's like it kind of skews your mind a little different, you know, than it would have a few years back. It would have been like,
yes.
Good luck, you know.
Yeah, we're in a very interesting place about deciding whether our individualism is the most important thing versus, or do we have an obligation to each other?
Whole interesting ride, and of course, you're in the movie. Fantastic. I always love that. I always love your cameo.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I don't get to be in them, and I thought for sure this one I wasn't going to be in it because it's a cabin. So I mean, I can't just stroll on in and just tap Dave on the shoulder and stroll on out. So it was, you know, sometimes I get to play meatier things that are really interesting and fun for the story, and sometimes I can't even be in them. But this one's an interesting one. I can't wait for audiences to see.
Well, fantastic. I know everybody here in Detroit will be looking forward to it. And just to address the elephant in the room, I do an after-school teaching class at high school.
I was going to ask what's happening back there.
And I actually teach drama and film history, but the kids are all in that room doing their thing. So I'm here in the science room. So that's why Clarence is here with me.
I'm glad that's the answer, because I thought you were going to say that's like your dining room or something. And I was going to say, I think you need to talk to somebody.
Right. And feed him more. And I thank you so much as always.
Take care.
Your family has been chosen to make a horrible decision. If you fail to choose, the world will end.
Then you'll see me ignite on fire like a heat wave. 'Cause my powers are supernatural.
Visit our bar and lounge at the Maple. A great place to gather before or after your movie, with live music on weekends. Cocktails, snacks, and great ambiance. Wonderful for social and corporate parties. The Lounge at the Maple.
Movies are dreams that you never forget.
It's the most magical place in the world. You stop making movies, it'll break your mother's heart.
This is larger than any of us.
I'm film critic Tom Santilli, and I'm happy to announce that I'll be co-hosting this year's annual Oscar Gala at the Maple Theater, Sunday, March 12th, along with Greg Russell. We are so excited to be back hosting. It's one of the funnest events of the year. Tickets are now on sale at themapletheater.com. We hope to see you at the Oscar Gala, Sunday, March 12th. Hello, I'm film critic Tom Santilli, and I want to invite you to a very special Oscar event that's taking place on Sunday, February 19th, right here at the Maple Theater. We did it last year, we're doing it again this year. It's the Academy Award preview discussion. We'll go through all the nominations, we'll talk about a bunch of Oscar trivia and tidbits and cool facts, and it's hosted by myself and Greg Russell. Tickets are on sale now at themapletheater.com. Me and Greg hope to see you there.
I feel like a very opportune moment in history is happening right now.
Listen to me, I've got you. I won't let go.
To this day, I can still remember exactly where I was, who I was with, and how I felt as I watched Jax just slip off that door. I mean, I know. Why do you think this film has just resonated so deeply with so many people across generations?
I think what you just said is part of it, right? I mean, I think it's a little snapshot of where we were in our lives at that moment, you know, because it deals with these universals that we all feel, right? We all feel love, or we want to be loved, we want to be seen and understood, right? And maybe people have gone to the movie with somebody that they hoped could be that person and it didn't work out at all, or maybe it did, you know? But I think we have a nostalgia. I think it's the thing that you were talking about. Where was I in my life at that time? And what's it like to go back and revisit Titanic? You know, maybe somebody who saw it in 1997 in a theater went back in 2012. Maybe somebody who saw it in 2012 in a theater for the first time can go back and re-experience that now. Or maybe that person might want to share it with their son or their daughter or their family or their friends or whatever and have that experience now. So there are a lot of reasons to put the film back in theaters. And of course, we're doing it at Valentine's Day because we want people to remember the kind of the epic romantic love story of the film.
New in the trailer park this week, I am very excited to share with you the trailer for an independent sci-fi film. You don't hear those words usually put together in the same sentence, but the impossible is always possible when you're talking about Matt Bush. Matt Bush, local Detroit guy, and he is just a phenomenal artist and talent. He is bringing to us a new trilogy of films that he's been working on for a decade. And he just recently released his very first trailer for the film ALADDIN 3477. It's a film that you can help support. Check out Matt Bush. Look up ALADDIN 3477 on Facebook, social media channels, YouTube, and find out ways where you can help support and become even like a part of the production of this movie and get some cool stuff along the way. But without further ado, I'd like to share with you the trailer, the first trailer, for ALADDIN 3477.
You disappeared and you stole my vintage hollow projector.
I can explain everything.
Yeah, you and your stupid Radiohead robot.
Hey, I like to recycle.
Oh, sure. Regal monarchs and maharajas handpicked by my father. My life is brimming with romance.
We're better than this, Fiji. We belong up there.
Throw me the lamp at once!
No one asked you.
We're too high up. We can't get down from here. Come on! You're almost here. Find you!
This isn't like any other ghost face.
What is this place?
It's a shrine.
Guys?
We've got to lure him in. We execute him.
Come on, mother!
Scream.
It's for you.
Only in theaters March 10th. Tickets on sale now.
Want to be on TV.
Whoa!
You showed me what true humanity was about.
People ask me all the time, what is secret cinema? It started in 2012 and has grown. It's a program that occurs every month, at least twice a month. It's a classic film series, but the twist is you won't know what the movie is until the lights go down. We have a host who gives hints about the film prior to it starting and then tells you more about it and conducts a Q&A after the film. The host is someone who is passionate about film and/or might work in the industry. It's a great way to see a film you've never seen before or to see one again with an audience and find out interesting tidbits you may not know. A ticket is only $6 and includes a popcorn if you buy something to drink. So there's different variations of secret cinema. There's Old Hollywood, which we designate as 1967 or earlier. And then there's New Hollywood, which is 1968 to the present. Old Hollywood is the first Thursday of the month, and New Hollywood is the third Thursday of the month. And when a fifth Thursday occurs, because our people who like to come to secret cinema are missing it, we have another one. It's called The Long Ones. And we choose a film that's over 2.5 hours long, because normally we won't show a film that long because of the Q&A. On the Long Ones night, we do not have a host.
We're introduced about 3 years ago by friends that attend Secret Cinema. We did not know about it, which I apologize for. We've been coming ever since, almost every one. I think we've been to about 100 of them. We are never, ever, ever bothered by the fact that we don't know the title or that we didn't guess by the clue. It's just a wonderful, fun, we don't, New Hollywood, Old Hollywood, and then the presenters and the discussion afterwards, which ranges from technical to theatrical to the business and to political. So just a fun all around, and the price can't be beat.
How often do you come to Secret Cinema?
Every month.
Really?
I do, yes.
Why do you come here every month?
I just love seeing all the great films on the big screen, meeting up with new friends, and seeing new films. It just excites me a lot. 1, 2, 3 with James Cagney. Never heard of it. Saw it for the first time, and I laughed my butt off.
For me, I don't care about the clues about the movie because I always say it's like opening a Christmas present. Like you just don't know what it is.
We've been coming for the last couple years, and it's gotten so much more popular. It used to be maybe 20, 25 people. Now it's up to sometimes 200. We're married, but our husbands are not that interested in movies, and
so they just let us.
Movie buddies.
Girls' night out.
It's a girls' night out. But seeing it on the big screen, and also having all that information and the clues, and then afterwards all the backstories.
I love the discussion afterwards. It really
that makes it. You see people walking out like, no, that's the best part.
For more information or to buy tickets to Secret Cinema, please visit themapletheater.com.
We have a lot going on coming up I'd like to share with you right now. First off, February 19th, I mentioned it earlier in the show, Sunday, February 19th at the Maple Theater is our Oscar preview discussion live. Come out to the Maple Theater. We're going to go through all the Oscar categories, get you ready for the Oscars that come later. The following week, February the 26th, that'll be another new episode of Movie Show Plus where we'll be on location again. We have a great establishment lined up for that show. That'll be our Oscar preview show. If you aren't able to make the live discussion event, that's the show you're going to want to catch. It'll be mine and Greg's predictions and also getting you ready for the big Oscar event on March 12th. That leads us to the Oscar Gala at the Maple Theater, March 12th. Do not miss it. Me and Greg are hosting. Tickets are now on sale. Go on your screen, themapletheater.com. Tickets are now on sale for both the Oscar preview discussion and the Oscar Gala. We are expecting some sellouts, so get your tickets and get them fast so that you can be a part of these cool special events out at the Maple Theater hosted by myself and Greg. On our website, movieshowplus.com, we have a calendar function. If you go there, you can look, visually see everything that we have coming up on Movie Show Plus, new episodes, air dates, but also me and Greg and what we're up to in town. Did you know that you can support our show? Our show, since the pandemic, has been funded exclusively by our Patreon supporters. If you don't know what Patreon is, you can go to the website on your screen, scan the QR code, and check it out. Basically, it's like this. You can pledge as little as $3 a month to support our show, and by doing so, you get some special swag. There's higher levels where you can pledge $5, $10, $25 a month if you so choose. By doing so, you get even cooler stuff. There's mugs, t-shirts, hats, also better chances at winning some of the promos and the ticket offers and some of the other stuff that we do offer from time to time throughout the year. If you haven't heard any of that stuff, if you haven't done any of that stuff yet, if you do one thing after having watched this show, make it signing up for the Movie Show Plus e-newsletter. It's free. You go to movieshowplus.com. On the main page, there's a sign up. By signing up to this, you'll get occasional emails from us, and it'll be letting you know all the stuff that's going on. But there's a lot of perks for being part of the newsletter club. And in fact, haven't revealed it yet, but our newsletter supporters are going to get special treatment, I'll say, at the Oscar Gala. The Patreon supporters are going to have even cooler stuff given to them, but we're going to treat you guys like VIP. It's our VIP list. We appreciate your support, and we want to support you guys as much as you support us and our show. So thank you all for watching Movie Show Plus. Thank you for all of the support throughout the years. I'm excited for 2023. I'm also excited for these next few months as we head towards the Oscar Gala, March 12th. Don't miss it. I'm Tom Santilli. We will see you all at the movies.
Check out movieshowplus.com to watch this episode online, and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel.